All right, here we go. I think we're live. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, great. So today we are going to continue with the research facility. Okay. I was having some issues with ray tracing. I think that the scene is getting a little bit too heavy already. So I was learning how to load and unload data layers so we can actually hide some pieces of the environment when no longer needed. Right now I'm going to make this last room before we actually go into the research facility. Super excited about this area right here because I'm gonna add some of this biomass, this kind of like alien organic stuff all over the place, and it's gonna be a big change between the industrial area to something more like a lab. Very, very nice. And the idea is to have multiple floors with elevators, which is kind of funny how it works, the elevator I got, but I'm gonna figure that out. Okay, so for that area I need a couple of props. Let's see, let's get this one. Let's get some cables. Let's get the wall, this thing. That's super nice. Okay. Well, let's get this one and this one. Okay, that's awesome. For the walls, some of these cables are always very cool. And I will also like to bring some of these. Hey, how is it going? I appreciate it. Yeah, want to bring some of these cables around here and some pipes. Yeah, I'm so happy that I figured out how to unload and load stuff with the data layers, because as soon as I brought this like research facility into the environment, it was just crashing and crashing. I think it was just too much for my computer. But now we actually can unload and load stuff. For example, when I open this door right here, the whole thing loads on the whole research facility loads, but I need to set it up so it unloads what's behind of it. So that logic is gonna take me some time, because I need to like fracture all these rooms that I got here into small data layers and think how much I want to load and unload. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, let's get some pipes, maybe something like this. That's a little bit too long. I think we can make it work. Let's get it here, and let's cut out the excess. And also I need to bring some of the props that I've been using in the industrial area into the lab, so there's a little bit of crossover, so it doesn't feel like they're too disconnected. Let's get these ones off. Okay, nice. And this one can be a shorter pipe. Let's see, copy all properties, paste all properties. Let's lock the group. I missed that piece. I'm gonna delete that one. Okay, also this piece right here. Lock the group. Add this piece, regroup, and now we have this one together, and we can push it maybe 50 units up, just to add some detail there. Okay, this one I would like it in the walls, something like this. Okay. Just to add some detail there. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, nice. And let's do this one. A little bit in the edges. Then we can get it a little bit nicer. Something like this. Okay, now I want to find the angle of this slope. Usually I just get a box and snap it to the surface, and I think the angle it's 9.4. 9.4 in the green axis or in the red axis. There you go. So it's probably minus 9.4. There you go. That's the slope. Perfect. Then we can actually scale them down and move them and switch them up a little bit, but for now I'm just gonna place them there. Okay, cool. Nice. Let's get this one. Somewhere here. Nice, that's enough for now. Okay, cool. Let's get the cables, and the cables also just for some reason I don't have the value copied, so I'm just going to go into modeling mode, just get a cube, copy this 9.4, and that one goes into the red axis. Or in this case, the green axis. Oh, it is minus. Okay. Nice, we got that cable somewhere there. This one somewhere here. Okay, cool. Okay, we have a grill somewhere right there. Let's drop it. Maybe I can align it with this. And then push it maybe 50 units. Okay. Then let's go down. Okay, nice. Then I can copy it here, and the rotation is minus 9.4. Okay. But in another axis, so we can follow that line there. That's here. and 0 on this one. All right. Okay, cool. Maybe this one. Yeah, we probably don't need that last one right here. And I also have a decal that we can probably use right there actually. Right there. Oh, I messed up this one. Totally. Okay. Oh, I see. I need to move in world orientation. Oh. No, I messed up this one. Anyways, I'm just gonna eyeball it. Okay, this one, let's push it somewhere here. In world orientation, so we can flip. Let me get some light. Let's flip this one and this one. Cool. We can do the same here. I think that looks very nice. Is it the other way around? Nope. It needs to be that way. Okay, yeah, let's get this one. Somewhere there. Oh, I cannot rotate them like that. Okay, they yeah, they don't align properly. All right, cool. We got that. Let's copy this detail right here. To the other side. Okay, and we are missing one here. Let's get this copy to the other side. Can we actually flip them? Perfect. There you go. Nice. And in the ceiling, I think we could get some lights like this. Yep. Let me align them a little bit with this lamp right here. Let's push it maybe 100. Let's get the red color. There you go, this one. Okay, and the color of the light needs to be red. These filler lights, let's push them up. Actually, they can share the same height. Okay. Okay, nice. Spotlight intensity and color. Let's copy all properties. Okay, the color doesn't want to be copied. All right. Okay, the intensity is a little bit too much. Let's go half. Okay, cool. Nice. Yeah, I still feel like it's... It could look nicer if... yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna... make them way darker. Okay, well, all right. Okay, we got nice detail here. Let's see what else can we add. Some stuff in the walls, and we can leave it like that for now. That's a nice feeler. Okay, let's push this one around here. And for that wall, those are nice for the walls. Okay, and yeah, like this one, this prop a lot. Okay, and with that, I think we are good enough with this room. Okay, now awesome. Now I want to add the cool stuff. Which is the alien stuff. And the ceiling also. We could probably use a couple of pipes and stuff, but let's see. First layer. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, biomass kit. Okay, let's see. Static mesh. Oof, okay, we got a lot of stuff. And there's another thing. Okay, now things are gonna get crazy. Let's give it a little color. We got the egg life form. Perfect. Okay, these go together. Sweet. Okay, nice. So we got a bunch of props for the ground. Okay, let's start with some of that. Oh my god, this looks crazy. Okay. I'm just gonna hide this gun for now. Just for testing. Oh wow. Oh wow, this is huge. I think that's a 90-degree angle. Perfect. Okay, I think that goes perfectly here. Yeah, I wanted to use this for such a long time. Oh crap, alright, now things are going to look very interesting. Okay, again, let me find the angle, which is this one. Sweet. Okay, this one, it's again corner. Okay, these are for the corners. Again, need to give it that rotation. Okay, we got more of this. Oof, I think we almost can get the circle to match. Nice. Oh, I see now. This there's actually a gap right there. Actually, well, yeah, it's okay. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Okay, let's get this one in somewhere here. My dog is snorting. Okay, okay, let's see. Is that a corner? No. Okay. What happens if we push them together a little bit? Hey, I'm making a industrial sci-fi facility that goes into like a research lab, and now this is kind of like the connection between them. So it starts here, super like industrial, and then we have like these guards everywhere. And the deeper we go, we start finding like alien creatures that broke from this research lab. That's the goal. That's the hallway where I want to have like all this organic stuff in the walls. This is like the energy facility. Yeah, actually here I won't have the creatures. I will have them a little bit more. A little bit deeper in the research lab. Wow, so many rooms. Still need to add a bunch of detail to these ones, but that's kind of like the main playable kind of props, and then I will add more little things. This is the last room. Then we go into here. Okay, no, this is the last room. Then we come here. Boop. That looks crazy with the red light. I've been making this for a couple of months, maybe like 2 months or something. This project started a while ago, but this industrial area, at least the interiors, I think it's been like two months or something. Okay, let's see if we can actually go a little bit. Oh wow, look at that stuff, it's huge. That's perfect to fill in. That's perfect to fill in the gaps right there. Minus 90. Boop. Yeah, this looks so nice. Like, absolutely looks like came out of Warhammer 40k or something. I do need more pipes on the top so they connect nicely. Let's get a couple of them, but not too big. I need something small, so we don't take too much out of this. Oh yeah, that's the vibe, definitely. Dead Space, Warhammer 40k. Hola Michael, por allá. Stranger Things for sure. So this is going to be like the kind of like things that these guys live around. These creatures. I got this creature and I got the crab creature, which I'm not sure if I should mix them or leave them for separate areas. But this is kind of like the lobster humanoid kind of thing. And here we have this kind of capsules. I forgot how to call those. They look a little bit rough, but yeah, I changed the lighting and it kind of looks nice. Still need to definitely work on this area a lot. It's there's a lot of blood, but definitely gonna change that a little. Yeah, mutant roach. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm playing with these assets here. Let's see what else we got. We got these kind of big things here. Oh, this is kind of cool. Mushroom that grows kind of like in the opposite direction. We can probably make that one bigger. That fills in the gap a lot. Then we can get some other stuff in between. Oh, let me check. Oh, okay. Let me play this other one. ¿Qué me dice Michael? ¿Siguieron jugando 7 Days? How do you call that game? 7 Days to Die. Yeah, that's a nice game. Yeah, so the goal is to finish this environment and start testing like the enemies and try to make a little small demo. That looks crazy. Red Dead Redemption. Qué bueno. Okay, let's see this thing. That feels like it belongs to the ground a little better, yeah. Qué bueno. I think these ones can go on the wall for sure. We got some other ones that are more like some kind of root structure. Let's see how this looks like. How big can I make this? Cannot make it too big because starts looking. Yeah, it's kind of cool. That's nice, yeah, that's also nice. Yeah, I'm pushing this thing to see if I can get a demo out. The AI enemies and stuff, wow, that's the most difficult stuff. Make everything kind of like react the way you want and stuff. I appreciate it. Yeah, let me show you. So we have close combat, we have ranged. Actually, let me put some of those here. I actually got them. Yeah, I had some of them here. but I was trying to optimize a little bit the scene because it was getting too heavy. We have this robot. And then we have this other one. This one is a little bit rough because this one and the desert, yeah, the desert. Oof, can't wait to work on the desert. But I'm trying to make like an interior area, this industrial site. I have the outside props in another level, and the outside here will be like a kind of like military and stuff. But this area is gonna be like the first kind of like demo area. I'm using this template that it's like a survival shooter, but I'm trying to make it like a horror survival shooter. It takes a little bit to load. So we got this guy here. This gun that I have is a little bit overpowered. We can definitely make them a little bit. These guys are supposed to jump down, but I think they got bogged out. Yeah. And the guns have like modifications and stuff, and like it's super cool. This guy is supposed to shoot. Yeah, this AI is a little buggy. I need to get this guy working properly. And then we have it's called Sci Wars. That's the name that I came up with. So we got the sniper, which is like one of my favorite weapons, because you can go into first person if your weapon has a scope. Let's see, where's the enemy? For some reason it looks super yellow, the scope. I think I changed something in the exposure settings or something. So yeah, yeah, the sniper is super intense. I want this to be like an electric kind of like weapon. The thing is that it doesn't do much damage. I need to adjust it. But yeah, I need to really sit down and adjust all these enemies. I'm not sure about the health bar. I might take it off. And also the little knife in there, because I don't want to show the enemy location to the player. Kind of want to be like more of a surprise, because like, you know, trying to make it horror. Also the environments are a little bit too bright. Some light augmentation or some shit. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of mechanics already in the game, but definitely they need a lot of adjustment, like a lot to make them feel like nice. And first I was thinking of making like something like more stealth, because we do have some stealth mechanics, but they're very rough. Some of these props don't have the proper collision, so the bullets go through. But definitely Yeah, this is the first area that I want to adjust. Yeah, it makes it look super yellow. It was not like that before. There's also the weapons have flashlights and stuff. This is a template, right? Like I'm using the RPG template, so this template gets a lot of updates. So basically, all the code it comes from the template. I'm just kind of like adjusting it to my liking and working on the environment, um, on the art side of things. The cool thing is that the developer of the template is super helpful. So like any questions I have and stuff, he's very quick to answer. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of work to do as soon as I get the environment. Also, the thing is that it is a multiplayer template, so I need to think about um, what the difficulty of the enemies is gonna be, and research management, like how many bullets are we gonna be finding around, and there's a thirst and hunger system. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to think about. There's also a base building update coming up, so I will be able to like make a base and like and stuff like that. But yeah, it's kind of hard not to get distracted like with all these features. Like kind of wanna make it a little bit more tactical, like so the enemies kind of like kill you very easily and you kill them very easily, so you need to like move carefully, and I want to see how this plays with like 2 or 3 people. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I want to change with the AI. Yeah, it's a template. It's a template for sure. Um, yeah, I was thinking of. Oh crap! We got a crash. Yeah, I was thinking of maybe we can have like a DPS and maybe another character that could be like more tanky, so he can do like melee damage and the other one can shoot. There's also like healing mechanics, so but um I don't know if I've seen this before, like horror multiplayer game. Maybe the closest thing to it is like the Forever Winter. That's an interesting genre, like Left 4 Dead or something like that. Hey, how's it going? No, I haven't tried the game. I'm sorry, dude. I got some issues with my project this morning. I was getting crashes because of ray tracing, and then I got into data layers and started to load and unload stuff. uh, when using the doors and stuff. So I managed to fix the problems I was having. But definitely tomorrow morning I will check it out. Yeah, the bigger you make the environment, the more problems it gives. So nice. I really like this alien stuff here. So yeah, that's the goal, like pushing this environment as fast as possible, and then just focusing on gameplay. I will have no more excuses since the environment is already done. Like, I mean, this first area is already done. I won't have any more excuses, and I will have like a very nice kind of like playground to actually test everything. Because I'm actually realizing how important the environment is for the game. You can like make a block on kind of like start testing all your mechanics in a kind of like a cube playground, but it's totally different when you start actually getting into the final environment. You can left click the object and press Q and it to rotate to the right when you spawn. Not sure what you mean. Like in editor, like you mean changing between move, rotation, and scaling? Yeah, that bug this morning got me. Definitely took some time, but I'm super happy that I managed to figure it out. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought. I was like, are you talking about your game? Oh yeah. Yeah, there's there's a lot to do. Yeah, even this environment, like I've never done like such a dense environment, like indoor environment, so it definitely is way harder than making like an open space. Yes, I'm using nanite. Yeah, I actually got to the limit of how much ray tracing like can handle. Like I got to the limit of props in the environment, so I needed to actually start unloading parts of the level. Damn, that starts. Oh my god, this is starting to look very, very creepy. Okay, let's get some of these up there. Actually, let's make them actually grow from here. I think I don't want to use foliage tools, but it's so nice just to place things with the foliage tools. This could be a great job for PCG, but at the same time, like, there's something super nice about like hand placement. Having like full control over. Over how things look. That's a little too crazy. Jesus. My god, this space is starting to look very crazy. We got these mushrooms also. Yeah, let's try to place them a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna make the meshes a little bit bigger so we can actually fill in the space. The issue with this area that I'm working on is that it's the ceiling. It's very high. I didn't expect that. Oof, there's some other mushrooms I can also use here. Wow, this starts. Wow, this is starting to look super interesting. Jesus. Okay, yeah, we are getting a little bit too crazy here. Yeah, also with the enemies, I think I wanna have a little less of them and make them a little bit stronger and harder. I think we got that already. Yeah. Oh my god, that's insane. Wow. Yeah, I was not expecting this asset pack to be so nice. Need to be careful not to scale things too much so we don't break them. I mean, so they don't look too low poly. Oh my god, yeah, this is starting to look very crazy. Okay. Damn. It looks like some kind of like deadly forest or something. Ray tracing geometry, that's the error message. I mean, that's the warning. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, I think we reached our we reached the maximum amount. It's time to unload some stuff. Too much craziness. I was waiting for this moment. I was like, how much can I push it? Hey, how's it going? Okay, let's make another test here. That area looks so crazy, oh my god. Let's unload the area number 1. So basically I'm separating all these areas into small data layers so I can load them and unload them when I need. Because if not, it's too much. So now that we unloaded that one area there, let's see if it actually is able to let me go through this door. And the problem is that when I open this door, it's gonna load the research facility. Okay, no crash. Yeah, it's just a matter of unloading because it's too much at the same time. I really like this one here, this prop right there. These ones are very low poly compared to the rest. It's funny that these creatures can open the wall. I mean the door. Yeah, I think it will be way more fun if actually I make the weapons do less damage and, like, you know, have less ammo and stuff, because that way you will actually need to figure out how to go around. It will make the enemies more meaningful. Yeah, some of these VFX and trails, definitely getting rid of that. Yeah, I really like the lighting here. There's also a flashlight. I should be playing more with the flashlight. That'll be very nice. And also the physics. I would like this to have physics. These wooden things, no, I'm not a big fan, to be honest. A little too big. And that definitely requires some decal. anything here. This should be probably attached to the to the table itself, because if it moves, it's gonna look very strange. Oh, that's how the decal is, okay. It has that kind of like... it fades away a little bit. What happens if I actually parent this here? To table 6. Let's see. We will probably need to load these. So we can actually... don't need to activate it through the data layers. It's... oh, it's activated. Yeah, we need to actually activate it. Okay. I forgot about this enemy. Oh, damn it. Nice, the decal... oh, okay, it's just one-sided. Okay, that's an issue. This guy, let me push it out for now. Yeah, the desert is gonna look so nice. So I can't wait to work on the desert. But oh, it reacts to the hits. Okay, nice. We have a double one-sided material. We need to change that. Wheels and table. Okay, this one double-sided. Now we can actually look underneath. Nice. There's also blood in there because the decal. We want the decal only to affect the bottom. I mean the top. One more point. Maybe another point. Okay, well, it's whatever. Hey, yeah, definitely, definitely. There's a big learning curve for sure. Yeah, I think the hardest thing is to focus on something small. Like it's easy to get distracted because there's so much you can do. So that's probably the hardest thing when you're getting into Unreal Engine. There's so many things that you can do. So the idea is to keep things as simple as possible and do something small and try to polish it. I think that's something I try to repeat myself all the time. um, let's see. I wanna get mesh. We can get the skeletal mesh. It would be nice to get this guy swimming in there, like with a kind of like idle swim animation. Yeah, definitely. It requires discipline to actually stick to the project and actually finish something. But also it requires like some kind of planning, some kind of like sticking to your vision and be like, okay, I'm gonna make this thing. It's very easy to get distracted. So I'm trying to take it easy, like, and be like, okay, this is gonna be like an exploration game, some kind of like walking simulator with a couple of mechanics that already come in the template. So I'm not gonna like, you know, make that the priority. Just the priority is to make a cool environment that actually runs in real time. That's the goal. And then if I can add some mechanics to it, and that's a plus. Nice. Yeah, modularity is definitely the way to go. Making these guys a little bit bigger just for so they look a little nicer. Hey, how's it going? This is what has evolved. We are finally moving into the research lab. So, let's see. So we got most rooms finished. So the industrial area, it's super nice. Definitely still want to set dress and add little details and stuff, but most playable props are there. And then we are actually moving into the research lab here. So I'm super excited because I'm finally getting to add all this crazy organic alien stuff. Oh, that light is yellow? Oh, okay, it's part of that one. Okay. Yeah, some flickering lights in here will be nice. Your typical flickering lights. I appreciate it. How long have you been working on it? This interior area, like 2 months, kind of thing. Around two months. Yeah, I think I want to go for something like Left 4 Dead. Like, I think that will be very cool. I'm thinking like I do have the mechanics already. Like, there's yeah, I think I want to have less enemies and make them like very strong, because I want to make this a co-op game. So maybe we can have weapons that make them slow, make the enemies slow. Yeah, I think yeah, I want to make something like that. I can spend so much time doing this stuff. It's like a cursed forest or something. The red light here is just crazy. Yeah. 2 years, maybe more. I'm trying to yeah, I'm really trying to make it as modular as possible, meaning that I wanna finish this area that I'm working on and release a demo so I can like test it with friends and get their feedback and keep improving from there, and then we can actually add more stuff. But I don't want to be like, oh, I'm gonna disappear for 5 years and then release something. No, I want to kind of like release little by little. That's kind of like how I see it. What is this thing? Yeah, we got a little bit too many lights here. Yeah, yeah. The main goal is to get feedback and see if we can actually uh, make it better. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the demo is going to be, but like I would love to make at least 1 hour of gameplay. Yeah, I think if I make the enemies pretty pretty strong, I think I can probably make it 1 hour with this level that I got right now. There's also a lot of doors and we can make some puzzles and stuff. 10-15 minutes. That's that's pretty short. But yeah, we will see. Um, the cool thing is that yeah, I have all this desert outside, and I was thinking of making it like a scrapeyard, kind of like filled with like broken mechs and stuff. Yeah, there's oh my god, this desert, yeah, it's a big distraction. But definitely want to have like an open environment. Okay, this is the other level. Yeah, we are down here. We got these missiles. I'm not sure about these things being here. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we got this first floor right here, and then we have this second floor. Oh no, okay, this is actually that's the first floor. Then we got this other piece here that we can actually probably make a little bigger. I actually don't like this to be super close to the main entrance. Kind of want to make it a little harder to get there. But right now I would like to make this selection. this selection right here. Let's actually move this thing 10,000 units here. Oop. And unhide that one. Actually, yeah, I don't want to change that. Yeah, I need to start organizing things because now we're getting a lot of props. And things are going to get pretty complex. Okay. Oh, okay, those are walls. Okay, I think I got that. Trying to get every single piece. Not that one. Okay, Control H. Okay, I think I got that floor completely. Nice. Okay, let's get that one. Now we can actually move it and rotate it. Where do I want this to be? Maybe I can push it here. And the elevator could be, yeah, this area I wanna move a little bit. Actually, yeah, let's work on that level first. We have this grouped already. Nice. Oh, let's actually try to get it with the... Okay. Let's try to group this one. Almost got it all. Okay, I think I got it all now. Nice. Okay. So, this thing here. Yeah, what I want to separate this room. I want this room to be a little bit farther away. Okay. Okay, I think this is it. Oh, okay. Group unlock. Whoop. Remove from group. Regroup. Hide. Lock and hide. Okay, I think we separated that. Sweet. So we got piece 1, 2. Oops, almost. Do they share the same wall? I think so. Okay, another solution could be moving this thing maybe 500 units and then copying the wall. Let me see if I can get the wall. That's okay, and then we can actually copy this one. Are these lights set? Okay, they're just cubes. Let's push them. Okay, right there. Alright, so this thing here we're gonna lock. to get these walls separated. Okay. Then regrouped. And this one locked. Okay, cool. I think we got it now. So piece 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, this thing I think I'm gonna push it. We can push it probably a little bit lower. So one elevator. Yeah, I think I'm gonna push it. It doesn't need to be all these lower pieces. Probably don't need. I probably don't need them. Let's keep the level here. Maybe one more. So we actually get a little drop. Okay, maybe 2. Okay, I can always just hide this floor, so we can get a little bit of that. Yeah, we could probably lower this. So we can have an elevator that goes there. Yeah, I'm gonna squish it somewhere here. Pura vida, Michael, nos vemos. Alright, let's get this one here. Nice. Okay, now I wanna get the tunnel. Without these walls, just these pieces. think that's a different. Oh crap, I missed the ceiling. The ceiling I think is the same as the floor. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get these and this. Oh, I think it's the same. These bluish lights look very nice. Okay. I want to branch out into 4 sides. So I think it's just a matter of maybe it kind of snaps in there. Kind of works. Maybe like this. It does leave a gap right there. Okay, let's push it a little bit more. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, just so they touch a little. It's gonna be dark enough, so I think it's not an issue. Yeah, these were not meant to be used like this, but I think we can definitely get them going. Okay, so here I'm going to make a copy of this, change it up. Insert an edge loop. Somewhere there. Delete that stuff. Go to UV, transform UVs, and push this thing a little bit so it matches here. Snap to 5. 1. Oh, right there. Nice. Okay, it matches. It matches here, but not on the other ones. Okay, yeah, definitely that's not the way this asset was intended to be used, but okay, we're getting a little bit. Okay, let's do the same thing. Doesn't let me to insert an edge loop here. Oh, that's actually topology. Okay, okay, I thought it was just a plane. I see, I see. Alright, let's just leave it like that. Okay, it kind of works. Cool. So now we have this cross section here. We can go in 3 different directions. Okay, now we can take advantage a little bit of this and keep on pushing this. To here. Snaps to 100. Okay, then we can actually break this. Maybe wireframe. Snap to 100, and then we have another X, another cross thing. Okay, this is not gonna snap here. Okay, damn it. Just a couple more. All right. Okay. It would be nice to get like a corner piece. I think we can make a corner piece by getting this one. Let's see. Getting this one right here. Oh, it does not snap to 100. It snaps to... It has its own measurement. Okay. Okay, let's save this thing here. Control B, Control D. Modeling mirror. Model mirror, and I want to mirror this on 45. There you go. So it gives me that nice 45 angle. Let's see if we can make this module work. Can I push it a little bit more? There you go. So it actually touches the other corner here. I'm not able to see properly if it's actually gonna touch or not. But there's a better way to figure this out. By getting this one here. Then we can get this one to mirror 45 like that and push it until it touches the other wall. Damn it, it's one-sided, so it's kind of hard to see, but okay, almost there. I think. Yep. Okay, I think that works. I have a good indicator here. Just there. Perfect. Okay. Now we get that piece, get rid of that piece. copy this here. It doesn't matter that it goes out a little bit. We can, well, try to use my almost squared piece here. Is it gonna close? Let's, yeah, it kind of works there. Let's go down with this one. For the floor, nope, it's not gonna work for the floor. Okay. And that's it. We got a corner piece right here. Oh, wait. Actually, the floor was a perfect indicator. Yeah, oops. Okay, well, let's do it again. Okay, now Control B, Control D to browse and duplicate, change that instance, modeling, model, mirror, 45, and let's push it until it touches that floor piece. Oh, that's perfect right there. Sweet, got it. Nice. So we got our corner piece. It finishes with the floor. Nice. So now we can actually okay, here we have another. We need the inner corner of this one. Let me get some light here because I'm not seeing anything. Okay. For this to work, we need to get the inner part. Okay, this flooring, yeah, let me try to match it up a little bit. Transform UVs, and let's push it up. That's great. Okay, at least things are snapping to 5. And let's cut this one out here. Model, polyedit, insert edge loop. Somewhere around there. And let's get off this thing. Cool. So we got that little thing. The snapping point. It kind of could be nice to actually form, edit pivot, and let's just push it 5 until we touch. That's not the safe way to do it. Also, we can hold control and kind of snap to the corner. Yep, I think so. Or is snapping to another piece? No. That's definitely not the pivot point we want. So let's go. Nice game. CS. What do you mean by CS? Like Counter Strike? Let's go to left, and then let's push 50 units. Maybe 5. Okay, I think I found it. Nice. Alright, so let's try to get this one. So Control B, Control D, and model mirror 45. And let's push this until it touches right there. Perfect. So I think this actually snaps to 5. I'm sorry. No, I'm a 3D generalist. I'm a 3D artist. I'm making a small game using a template. Okay, we got this gap right here. Oops. Let's see if we can actually close that gap. The UVs, I'm gonna, yeah, this is probably gonna mess up the UVs. Maybe if we bridge, we can find the UVs. Bridge. Oops. Transform UVs. Let's see if we can find. Okay, that kind of works. It's a little bit off, but yeah, this piece right here, I'm not sure if I will be able to close it properly. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm mostly doing the art. You know, since I'm a like a I'm considering myself like a world builder. I'm kind of like putting a bunch of Lego pieces together, and I'm using the RPG Engine template, which comes with a bunch of functionality that I really like. So I'm mostly just building like a very cool environment and trying to optimize it to actually run in real time. That's kind of like the goal of the project, making an interesting environment. Okay. Oh wow. Okay, I see. Generate polygroups. Face normal deviation. Let's get rid of this one here. And this one here. Cool. Now I would like to let's see if I can actually close this. Generate polygroups, find quads. Okay. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to finish this kind of like industrial area that I've been working in, working on, and once I get this area finished, I wanna get like the AI that's unloaded. Um but yeah, once I get this area finished, I want to get the AI to work as good as possible. Here's where like the crazy part starts. um, and then we get into the research lab. Hey, what's up? How is it going? And then we have like this super huge desert that I want to make like a scrapyard, kind of like broken mechs and a bunch of cool stuff in here. So we have like this huge area. But I want to focus on this and make like a vertical slice just to test the enemies and like the resource management, like how much damage the weapon is gonna make, how many ammo are you gonna be finding around, and this is a co-op template, so I want to see if I can make it like interesting, like for at least 2 players to go around and stuff. Yeah, that's the goal. Okay, it seems like this one is not. Yeah, this one. Okay, nice. Yeah, definitely. I really like that. I like Doom, I like Dead Space, I like Warhammer 40k, I like the Forever Winter. That's my inspiration. I really want to push it like visually. It's gonna be like a walking simulator, like a survival walking simulator, kind of like a exploration game with some combat and some other mechanics. But the main thing is kind of like the environment. I wanna see if I can how far can I push the visuals and make it like at least run at 30 frames per second. That's the goal. Okay, I wanna see if I can connect these two. Nope. Okay, I can breach that one, and then I can fill hole here. Fill hole right there. Boop. The texture is definitely not there, but maybe I can. Okay, well, at least now it's shining to that side. Okay, and this one, can we actually rotate? So it's actually vertical. There you go. Nice. Okay, cool. That looks better. A little bit better. Now we can get this corner piece that goes here. I am trying to make a game. So we got like I'm using the RPG engine, which is a survival shooter template, and we have thirst, hunger, crafting, a bunch of mechanics that I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all of them. But I'm trying to. Okay, we got this thing unloaded. Let me load this. Here is gonna be unloaded. Now the environment is getting a little bit heavier, so I need to use data layers. If not, my computer is not gonna be able to to play the whole thing. So yeah, I was thinking like some kind of like Left 4 Dead kind of like maybe one player can be. Okay, we are spawning on this area. Sorry, I got my player start in the other side. Oh Jesus Christ! Sorry. Oh yeah. We need to use more data layers and unload more stuff. Just got a crash. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is the template, the RPG engine, super awesome template. We actually getting some updates soon. We are getting base building, which is it's gonna be crazy. I'm not sure if I'm gonna implement that yet. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use that yet, but definitely there's a lot of crazy stuff in this template. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh Jesus! It just it's funny. It's crashing a lot. It means that I'm pushing the environment too much. But I'm gonna be using data layers to kind of like load and unload a lot of stuff. So for example, you open a door and you load the next part of the map and you unload what's behind you. So I'm kind of like segmenting all these areas in like little chunks so you can like load and unload, and that will just help a lot with performance. But it does require to segment all these in data layers and think about like what areas are visible and what areas are not going to be visible. Oof, okay, yeah, it's getting a little slower. And yeah, this is the desert. I'm super excited about the desert. I got the Errand Landscapes plugin, so can't wait to actually get some hills and cool mountains and stuff. Oh my god, Jesus. Okay, yeah. Probably not the best. Yeah, not the best time to to showcase the thing. Yeah. Um, since I added a bunch of stuff, I kind of like reached the limit of how many like static meshes I can have loaded, and I need to keep doing data layers. No, I don't think I will be able to play right now. Oh my god, yeah. Making short films more cinematic. That's super nice. To make things look cinematic, definitely lighting is one of the most important aspects. Usually, the less you show, the most realistic it looks, to be honest, in my experience. Camera shake, super good resource. Like it just looks super realistic when like the camera kind of like moves and stuff. It just gives it that kind of like handheld feeling. And film grain, like little effect that takes away from the digital kind of like crispiness. That will definitely help things look more believable. Yeah, it's getting heavy. Okay, let's see. Research facility, it's unloaded. Okay, and here is activated. Okay, well, gonna give it a last try and see if it actually allows me to play, because I've been adding too much stuff. Maybe if I keep the screen smaller, I think it's gonna let me. Yeah, this guy is supposed to jump down from there. He's getting stunned like he's not supposed to. Yeah, these enemies are that mech is a little. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, this weapon I got is a little bit too strong. Also the sniper, yeah, the sniper is super strong. But one thing that I wanna check is the flashlight. We got some scopes and some modifications that we can. The UI, it's a little. Yeah, for some reason I need to double click this to open it. Yeah, I definitely need to work on the UI because it feels a little not so intuitive. Okay, do we have flashlight? Yeah. I forgot how to turn it on. Okay, there you go. Oof, that's a bright flashlight. Yeah, it's a little bit too bright, to be honest. I want to make it darker here. What? These are electric bullets that actually damage me if I'm like close to this guy. And I think I'm out of these are explosive rounds. Oh, nice! I haven't tested these ones. Oh, cool. That's very nice. And I'm out of ammo. Wow. I need to use my my super weapon. Yeah, this one is too buffed. So yeah, like really like sitting down and like testing that out, like how much damage I want things to make and stuff like that. I got a 3080 or 3060, I think it is. AMD 5. Oh no, crap. I think we got a crash. Nope. Okay, cool. I think that's enough for now. But yeah, the environment is huge, and I got an AMD 5990, I think it is. So it's not like the smartest PC, like the strongest PC, I mean. But it's good because like I'm trying to develop on a like I got another PC which is a little better, but I'm trying to develop this on not a super strong PC. So it kind of like holds me back, and I'm like, okay, I'm not pushing too much. In other words, it helps me like optimize, cause yeah, I'm making like a very graphical heavy game, and where is it? And definitely I need to take it easy. I mean, I need to optimize as much as possible. But the build, I mean, I'm using a template which comes with a lot of functionality, but I've been modifying the AI a lot. The 4-legged mech that I got there, that's actually an enemy that I'm making. It's super buggy right now, but definitely once I get this environment finished, I want to focus on the gameplay, on the enemies, making everything work properly, because it's a little buggy right now. I'm actually very impressed with the combat system and everything. It actually feels very nice, but still there are some things that I need to figure out. Okay, let's load the research facility and activate it. Okay, here trying to make a couple more rooms, and then we need another piece that actually ends here. No, most of these assets are asset packs that I've been gathering. Most of these are free assets that Unreal Engine gives away. Every 2 weeks they give free assets. Some of them I bought, and some of them are assets that I've used in past projects for clients and stuff. For example, these industrial stuff right here, like all these super cool pipes and stuff, these cables and stuff. These are from big, medium, small. Super nice publisher, and I use that for a client project. So I'm like reusing all of that stuff. Some other stuff I bought in from the marketplace. There was a sale a couple of months ago, and I got some pretty cool stuff. Okay, here. I'm not sure if I want this cut right there. Let's actually change that. Yeah, I do. I mean, I'm a 3D generalist. I know how to model like basic stuff and like texture and stuff. But since I'm making this on my own, I don't wanna make everything from scratch because I'm going for this kind of like realistic style, and there's no need for me to model things that I might get from Quixel Megascans or from uh, other publishers that that are assets that are very high quality. It's just a way to push the project, but nonetheless you can definitely modify these assets a lot and create something very very cool with them. um Wait, I need to model, poly edit, and get rid of this face right here. Boop. There you go. And oh, this other face, okay, comes here. Oh no, I actually already have it as a unique instance, so I can just come here and delete that. If I generate polygroups and delete that one right there. Yeah, definitely. I usually buy stuff from uh, um yeah, from publishers that I really like. I don't usually buy too much stuff. I got a couple of very cool asset packs that I would really like to put together. Like I like that stuff, like putting stuff together, like mixing two asset packs and making them like kind of like feel cohesive. That's very cool. It definitely requires some effort to put stuff together. It's kind of like building a Lego, but from different different packs. Sometimes it requires like retexturing, and sometimes it requires trying to match things up. Okay, we got this one here. I'm just putting that light for now to be able to see. Okay, nice. So we got our corner piece, group lock. Oh, that's not separated. Oops. Okay, so we got our cross piece, we got our corner piece, and now we can actually start making something cool from this. Let's put the roof back in there. Wait, what? Okay, I think I crashed. Yeah. Damn it. The player start was not supposed to be there. That's strange. Huh. Yeah, I got a super long list of things that I that I need to fix. Yep. Time to make some data layers and start hiding stuff. Most of the animations are based on Gasp, the animation sample. So I haven't done much with animation, to be honest. I would really like to make some finisher combos and attacks. That'll be very cool. Create some specific animations to do some finishers. That'll be super nice. And I think it's not that it wouldn't be that hard to implement. I think the template comes with a finisher combo. But that's another part that really interests me a lot, like making the enemies and work properly, and all the sound design also. Like I really wanna, and the VFX and stuff. Okay, this is unloaded. And we do have a player start here. Huh. Oh, and we have a second player start. Oh, okay. So let's get rid of the first one. And Jesus, oh my god. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, right. Yeah, I think it's getting too heavy for my computer. It's time to. I should probably, yeah, should probably end the stream and get all my data layers, because it's just gonna keep crashing. But yeah, this is gonna take me some effort. I'm thinking. Yeah, if I make, I mean, when I get to work on the desert and stuff, I might make this industrial area its own level, totally separate. So you walk to the entrance and you get to see all the shell and everything, like outside, like the outside part of things. Then you walk through the main door and bloop, it loads a screen and it just sends you to a different level totally. Yeah, I haven't gotten so many crashes. It was working very well. Like the level was actually working very well until I got ultra dynamic sky, and until I got the research facility and all these other assets. I think things got a little bit too heavy. Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna end it here. Jesus. Oh my god. We're getting the ray tracing bug again. Yep. That means that I have too much objects using ray tracing, and my computer's just not taking it. Yeah, and I also added the organic stuff, the alien organic stuff. So, and also I have a lot of NPCs, I mean AI enemies at the same time. I actually I think we have spawners for that, so I don't need to have them loaded in memory all the time. I can just load them when you enter the room. I mean, spawn them. So that's another problem I think that's causing issues. Oh, yeah. Kind of want to make a build and test how it runs, because it runs way better when you make a build. Yeah, as long as I don't play, it's not gonna. Well, actually, it's actually crashing when not playing, which is very bad. Another thing you can make is also like the viewport, make it a little smaller, and it's gonna be a little bit lighter on the computer. I wanna see, is this actually all this stuff? Is it actually nanite? I think it is. Yeah, I need to build my LODs. I think I'm using world partition, and I think most things are already set. I think everything's set already. Oh, these are not nanite. Okay, cool. Yes, let's make them nanite. That's gonna help a little bit. Research facility, bloop, static meshes. Oh, these are not nanite. Oh, great. Okay. Because we are using ray tracing, and when things are not nanite, it just doesn't work that well. There's a lot of stuff here that I'm not actually using, but there's some cool stuff in here. But the thing that is really gonna help is data layers. Data layers for sure. Just unloading stuff. Yeah, I think this scene is probably the heaviest scene I ever worked with, because I had another one, but things were very far away, so world partition was getting things unloaded. So I think that's why the other scene was working. But since here, like, I have everything super dense and like next to each other, I think my world partition grid, it does not unload like things that are like behind that wall. That's the problem with having such a dense interior environment. But there's a lot of tricks that we can definitely use to make this work. Case compiling shaders. Yeah, as soon as I go through this, through this wall, through this door, I need to unload the whole thing. Maybe leave this room here and unload the rest, like, yeah, everything just unloaded. Okay, hopefully we can go into lead mode at least. Yeah, this looks crazy right here. Whoa. Okay. You too. I appreciate it for hanging out. Have a great day. Yeah, I'm almost ending the stream. Just gonna compile these shaders and give it a last test, and if it crashes, I'm gonna probably just cut it here and get those data layers going. Which is actually something I wanted to do a while ago, like start working with data layers, loading and unloading stuff. Wow, so many shaders to load. There's like a purple dot in here. Something maybe with the specularity or something. Okay, here probably gonna make a bigger room. It could be nice to maybe connect this one out here. Yeah, this could be like a small elevator that goes up here. It would be nice to have like a bigger room that connects those two. And this one can go here. To be honest, I don't really like these props here. There's something there not letting me put this in the ground. That's kind of crazy. Okay, this also, yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of those missiles. Select all assets using this actor and gone. Those legs, we can probably change that. Right there. Boop. Okay. Okay, these wheels are smaller than the other ones. It's kind of funny. Kind of looks nice with that purplish color. Alright, almost there with the shaders. Alright, perfect. Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, I think, yeah, probably the meshes not being none, I definitely messed up a lot. I think I could probably use some different color of light. Yeah, these lights right here could be yellow. I think it's gonna make it look a little nicer. Too much red. I really like how this looks. That bluish color. Very nice. Okay, here we got... It's nice because like the whole map is super linear, but now it's time to actually break it up into different options, make it more of a maze a little bit. Also, in the industrial area, I also wanna... I think I'm gonna make that texture vertical. Yeah, actually, these props, like, I the first time I looked at them, I was like, I'm not sure about these props, but they look kind of nice. Like, especially with this lighting, you can really tell the difference in specularity and stuff. Works very, very well. Yeah, I think this looks very nice. The lens flare, that's cool. That's nice, that's very nice. Okay, we don't have any more. Yeah, actually these corners came out nice. I mean, the texture repeats and stuff, but I mean, we can probably get some decals in there. This texture, I'm gonna change it, this little piece right there. Yeah, works. It's kind of interesting, the purple color that I'm getting from the sky. Oh, these are one-sided, yeah, panels. Okay, cool, nice. We are not getting crashes, that's good. That's very good. All right. Yeah, it would be very nice to add the elevator. The elevator I got, it's very very basic, and that's it causes some issues with the animation blueprint. I still don't understand why that happens. No. Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna cut it here. Alright, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.